Hey everybody, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your own font using a program called Typelight 3.2. I'm not going to be showing you guys where to get Typelight 3.2 or where to get your font files, because you can just Google both of these things and download them, and it's really easy. So yeah, I will warn you that a lot of downloaded and built-in security software or virus protection softwares do see this as a virus because it's not downloaded very often. But if that warning comes up, for the most part, don't worry about it unless it's really, really persistent. But just be safe and use a trusted downloading site so that you know you're not getting a virus. Don't just download the raw file. Make sure you download from SoftNet or CNET or something like that. Not that they don't have viruses at all. I'm just saying you're less likely to get one from there. Or the Typelight website itself, if you can find it. I wasn't able to find it. So anyways, with all that being said, let's get started. So now that we have our font file, which I'm using something by Billy Argle called Blessed Day, and so yeah, and then Typelight program, we're gonna open that up. Should open real quick. Okay, Luna. So go ahead and go to File and click Open.ttf or .otf, which are just open type files or something type files, or true type. That's what it is. And go ahead and open it. And then so now that we have it open, normally his logo would come up here, but I've already edited this and deleted it, so we don't really need that. The X height here is just like how high the middle usually is. You don't even have to actually worry about like any of these, because it just takes the like font itself and it automatically does all this for you. So yeah, and then the descent is basically where the bottom is. The caps height is how high it would be if it was a capital letter, but you design capital letters separately from lowercase, so don't worry about that. Anyways, let's get a little further in here. See, all these gray ones here were font, or I guess characters that weren't actually designed yet. He hasn't designed this stuff yet, Luna. So he hasn't designed these yet. So we could either double click one of these and make one, or we could click on one that he's already done. Let's do something easier than that. Let's say the A. So the capital A, it'll bring it up here. And our little pointer here or select arrow is automatically selected already. So all we got to do is outline this to select all the different pieces. And we'll just go ahead and hit the delete key and click OK, and it'll give us our brand new space. So again, the X height's right about the middle, caps height's about the top, and descent is way down there, so we don't need to worry about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and unmap this as well, so that it gives us a blank character that we can go off of. And then when we're done, we'll go ahead and hit map, and it'll remap it for us. This pink line here, I don't know if you can see it if the screen recorder is high enough resolution or not, but there is a little pink line here and a little green line here. If you start with a blank OTF file or a different one, sometimes these will be closer together or farther apart. You just go ahead and click this little green box here and move it around. I prefer to keep them on the lines because I have OCD. But either way will work. So now we're going to move into using the pen tool or the little curvy lines here. This part is a little bit more difficult. It's going to take y'all a long time. I know I'm still working on it to get used to this, but all we got to do really is draw what we're doing, and then we can draw another point and we can arc it between them. Or what you can do is you can go back to this select tool here and select the point you want to move, and we'll go ahead and move around. So yeah, and then let's see, we can go to here. Oops, sorry, wrong tool. Right about here, and then we can curve this around as much as we want to. Of course, this isn't actually a letter or anything like that. I told you I'm still working on it. But anyways, once you have your lettering mapped out the way you want it, just go ahead and click map, and it will show you what it looks like. Another thing that you can do in order to see what your font is going to look like before it's done is come up here to View and go to Preview Fill, and this is what it's going to look like when it's done. So it's going to be black instead of gray, but it's just a preview. So then we can click off of that and go here. There's some other little tools in here, grid size, show grid or snap to grid, all that other stuff. Most of it's already selected that you need. I'm going to show you how to go a little bit further into the settings of your font. Go up here to where it says font, click on names. The font name or family name, I guess what we're going to call it is my font. You can name it what you want. The full name is, let's just make it the same, my font. Just keep things simple and easily organized. And the copyright is, basically, you don't have to copyright it if you don't want to, but most things are actually automatically copyrighted by you as soon as you make them. So basically this right here, this little arch with a circle below it, I could say that this was copyrighted by me at 10:47 p.m. 7/15/2012, but you would have to provide proof that you made it at that date. So this video would be proof, I suppose. So yeah, let's see, my font by me, and then I can just delete the rest of this. If you want to put stuff there like contact information and stuff like that, then go ahead. You could also put a description in there that says this is for commercial or private use, depending on how good it is, what you want to use it for. And if you want to go in there a little further, go ahead and click advanced, and then you can go in and license URL, license. Those aren't really important to y'all, especially if you're new to creating types and fonts. And the unique ID, that's just like what it is identified as by the actual computer itself, or by the program itself. Version, you can change the version. I mean, you can say it's version 1000, like that, or 100, I guess. But it's all up to you. And then manufacturer, designer, you could put your company name here and your personal name here. Copyright C by me, and then delete the rest of this. And yeah, so a lot of that doesn't matter, but once you're done, just go ahead and click OK and OK. And then when you're done building your font, or I guess I should show you how to change fonts. Go ahead and just double click this and it'll come up here. If you're making a brand new font file, don't really worry about it when you click on that and nothing comes up here, because there's nothing been put in there yet. And always remember to unmap it, delete it, and remap it when you're done. So anyways, that's how you build your own font. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and always remember to save your work before you close it. And see you next time.